say, of course you can join me. Nothing in particular. Yeah, pop yourself down just over there. Yeah, there's a seat and some cushions. There's a couple of new ones there in fact, so it's quite cosy. Are you okay? Just want some company. It's lovely. I'm glad that you're here. I have some work to do a little bit later on. Or some creative bits. I'd like to kind of draft up a bit of a story. As always, some admin and emails and things. Hopefully not too many. Can you hear that? I don't know if you'll be able to hear or not. See, now I can hear is the clock in the background. Do you know, it sounded like little birds in a nest, maybe in the guttering, but I don't think it's that time of the year. Can we hear it again? I don't know. Just going to listen for a moment. Yes, help yourself to the blanket. It has been cold, hasn't it? Cold and wet. Feels like it's been raining for days and days and days. Really haven't had much sunshine, which you can't really expect this time of the year anyway, but it's just been that incessant drizzle and this greyness. And yeah, I don't mind the cold when it's leading up to Christmas and wintry and it's cosy, but when you come to January or February, a little bit of January is quite nice because it feels like a fresh clean sheet of paper, but once you get into January and the beginning of February, then you start looking forward to spring, don't you? And I've noticed some little bulbs coming up through the soil. I think it was once I planted last year tulips. I'm thinking there's some old daffodils that come up and some crocuses. But I'm looking forward to seeing the collection of tulips that I planted. Can I get you anything? A drink? I've got here a warm drink and a glass of water because I've still got to take my probiotic tablets. You're okay? That's fine. Just let me know if you do want anything, okay? I'm just going to take these 2 probiotics which help with my digestion. I say I don't know if they help or not, but it's one of these things, we take these supplements, don't we, and we hope they're doing good to our body and then almost fear to stop them. Gosh, even my glass of water's gone cold, and that's with the heating on, so it must be really cold out. Yeah, there's no frost this morning on the cars, but it's possibly this radiator. I don't think it's pumping out as much heat as it possibly should, so feel free to wrap the throw around your legs and your toes. Keep them all nice and warm. If you need a hot water bottle or something like that, let me know. But I'll have to look into it too. See if I can increase it slightly. Not very good at taking capsules. Capsules better than tablets though. Well, with my creative, I've got a couple of ideas in mind, but to be honest, this has been just so hectic. Last year was a very hectic year and juggling lots, so I didn't get quite as much done as I wanted. Apart from, yes, that's right, yeah, publishing the 7 o'clock club book, the beach read, summer read, which I have somewhere here. I can read a few lines for you if you want. But I'd really like to. You can't park there. No. Oh no, someone's parking opposite our driveway, so I don't think they'd be there for long, but that means obviously when you come out you can't swing and turn properly. There's a lady walking around the car. I mean, goodness me, she's so wrapped up for winter. Good for her. I think she had a couple of woolly hats on, a couple of scarves. As we said, it is cold out there. But now I'd like to do a couple of little handy books. Things that make you smile, things that make you feel cosy and warm and safe. And I also have an idea going round and round in my head, a little children's book, not the one that I originally thought I was going to write, which I still may. That was going to involve maps and all sorts of things, which I still may, because I do like a story about old houses and maps and things like that. And this one was going to be a budget, but no. So I need to get myself another one of these, or an A4 size book. Have I shown you these before? No, because when I'm drafting out a book, I like to have an A4 or a larger page of plain white paper, not lined, because visually I find it, I don't know, mentally restrictive. I don't know. And then what I tend to do, because I mean this one here is bits that I'm drafting out for the 7 o'clock cup too, but in fact originally it was called the Sands of Time. And then what I tend to do is start with something in the middle, and then any ideas I get, I just go off like that, and then bit by bit I then add things and then go, oh, that would make a good beginning, that needs to be introduced later. Some things don't end up in the book. Some things I hear or I see and I make a note and I think, that could actually work quite well in places. Sometimes it starts off with a square or a circle or some notes. this one actually. And notes about the page setup in terms of size. This was one that I started drafting out when we were in lockdown, the lockdown bears. Because in the pub that I ran, obviously we couldn't be open, so rather than a public house, we called it the Bear House, and I wrote a story about Daddy Bear, Mummy Bear and Baby Bear that were in there while there were no humans. It seems a long time ago now, but I liked that book. I was pleased with that. And how they enjoyed celebrations together throughout the year. And I wouldn't mind doing another one on the bears to see what they're doing now. Because at the end I said that they lived in the woods next door to the pub, so this one. Oh, okay. Paper. This one. Well, in fact, yes, I started the 7 o'clock up in the other one, but as you can see, it kind of ended up with this frenziedness. When I do non-fiction, I tend to use a more simplified way of putting it together with a board and post-it notes. I move things around so I know what's been included and what hasn't been included. But for creative and fiction books, and when I wrote the One Woman series of books, One Woman versus Life and My Private Life Shared, which is just about life really. Just something I did really to help myself, and it helped one other person. Oh, you did? Oh. Well, I mean, we all suffer anxiety, or maybe social anxiety, stages of depression or insecurities and comparisons and not believing in yourself or hopes. And I just wanted to put that down into just a very short read of One Woman versus Life. And then the Private Life Shared is a little bit more me opening up, which sometimes I feel like I want to take down now. I don't know. I shared a lot with when I had my daughter and the struggles of postnatal, and then as time changes, and yeah, basically kind of moving our way through life like a map. And yeah, I do believe that we learn, we pick up little nuggets along the way, and sometimes they serve us then, and then sometimes we hold on to them, and then down the line, almost like little treasures that we find along the way that become helpful. And yeah, this one I think was the 7 o'clock pub, and also then the Bernie Taylor. When I wrote the books, Bernie Taylor, the London Days and Nights, and then the second book, the New York Days and Nights, just easy read, beach reads, chiclets, whatever you want to call them. And again, I wrote things down. It's quite nostalgic actually looking back. That book's almost full, so, and that one's been started, so I do need to make a note to myself to order a new book. So I have still got some of these pencils. Did you get me these pencils? Can you hear that? Yeah, it's got the seeds in the top, so when you finish using your pencil, which as you can see I'm far from it, you plant this side, and this one is basil that will sprout up. And the quote on the side says, "It takes obstacles to learn and grow and be better." I think that's true. We don't always think it at the time. Been feeling. Well, I like it when you come and join me for a little while. It does feel like a little while, doesn't it? Yeah. Time just seems to be flying. Yeah. You're feeling better about that? That's good. Oh, are you? Oh well, I really hope that gets sorted for you. I do, yes. You have to stay positive, okay? Oh, I believe in you. Yeah, I do. Big glass, I can't see. Just across my eyes. I want to give my face a good wash later. I just want to add a little bit of extra oil. I think with the cold weather it does feel a little bit dry. Yeah, it's I think I've said just like olive oil, beeswax, honey, bee pollen, royal jelly, propolis. It says, rub a moderate amount in your palm till it takes the form of oil, which improves absorption. Apply gently to your skin. Peace, divine love, perfect health, eternal wisdom, and infinite blessings unto you, precious one. Commission of ancient Egyptian folklore recalls the existence of a miraculous skin cream, a secret of the great sages, mystics, magicians, and healers, used to maintain radiant, healthy, smooth, and glowing skin. My goodness. I don't know how we could live without it then, but I like it. Nails, cuticles, hands, face just to put on, even if you get a little bit burnt. My favourite is the Elizabeth Arden 8 hour cream. That is definitely a desert island one. Oh yeah, because it's good for everything, isn't it? Oh, I can feel some tension in my across the top there. I can't quite shake. Sort of nasally cold that I have. It's not been a cold, it's just felt heavy. Put some pressure on. Oh, it's a lovely doggy out there. Oh, you're lovely. You know you're lovely. You're lovely. Across. Yeah, I can leave it on the side for you. I think there's some of the 8 hour as well, which is very good just to leave one underneath your eyes. Your lips do just get so dry, don't they, in the winter? Again, the 8 hour cream. This is nice and soothing. It's very still out there today. There we are. Let that sink in, and then I'm going to keep my face in a wash again. So let me find the 7 o'clock and just copies. Any particular chapter, or should I start from the beginning, or? Oh right, so when her daughter comes to visit. Okay. Yes. It was about, as I said, delicious and raucous beach read. I hope you find it tender, touching and resonant. This book is a great accompaniment with a cocktail of your choice. Be a part of the 7 o'clock club today. One chance encounter drawn together inextricably, and 7 days of choices. The 7 o'clock club is a masterful contemporary woman's blockbuster that in 7 days is more than life, love and loss. It's life-changing. Could Gabrielle really create a new life for herself and trust her heart? Could she have it all? Gerald feels the instant attraction and wants Gabrielle. It's like it's meant to be. Or is it? This summer's feel-good read over 7 days with the 7 o'clock club cocktails will unfold heart-warming and poignant characters, new friendships and sweet pure way on a giant wave of emotions, touching and uplifting, funny at times and yet sad and heart-wrenching at the turn of a page. The next 7 days will be hot, intense and emotional. Are you ready? Okay, I'll leave it on the side for you. You can pick up where you left off. I think from looking at this, you're probably on chapter 20 then. You are the sunshine of my life. I did, yeah. All the chapters are songs of the 70s. So you sexy thing. Laughter in the Rain. It's a beautiful song. Rainy Days and Mondays and so on. Yeah, I'll pop it down there and yeah, feel free to pick it up and carry on reading it. Alright, I'm going to crack on with a few bits and pieces, but I'm so pleased that you've joined me today. Stay as long as you want.